Welcome, fight fans, to the channel. I'm your host, the MMA Spokesman, and today we'll be exploring the world of the UFC. Get ready, because we're about to dive into the most unforgettable UFC debuts of all time. Coming in at number 10 on our list of the most memorable UFC debuts is none other than Anderson Silva. His debut at UFC Fight Night 5 showcased his remarkable skills and left an indelible mark on the MMA world. Facing off against Chris Laban, Silva wasted no time in launching a relentless assault, displaying lightning-fast strikes and unparalleled precision. In a mere 49 seconds, Silva secured a victory that would set the stage for his incredible career. With each subsequent fight, Silva's legacy grew as he mesmerized fans worldwide with his masterful striking and mesmerizing agility. Moving on to number 9 on our list of the most memorable UFC debuts, we have the charismatic Conor McGregor. McGregor's debut at UFC on Fuel TV 9 was nothing short of electrifying, foreshadowing his rapid ascent in the sport. Facing off against Marcus Brimage, McGregor immediately showcased his exceptional striking prowess and unwavering confidence. In a matter of seconds, McGregor overwhelmed his opponent with lightning-fast punches, earning a victory in just 67 seconds. This remarkable debut marked the beginning of McGregor's extraordinary journey, propelling him to multiple championships and solidifying his status as an iconic figure in MMA history. Moving on to number 8 on our list of the most memorable UFC debuts, we have the Korean zombie Chan Sung-young. In his UFC debut at UFC Fight Night, Nogueira vs. Davis, Young faced off against Leonard Garcia in a featherweight showdown that would forever leave an impact on the MMA world. From the opening bell, Young displayed his relentless fighting style and exceptional skills. In the second round of their exhilarating bout, Young executed a move rarely seen in the octagon, the twister. With incredible technique and precision, he locked Garcia into the submission, causing him to tap out and securing a remarkable victory. It instantly catapulted him into the spotlight as a rising star in the featherweight division, leaving fans in awe of his abilities. It marked the beginning of Young's incredible journey in the UFC and solidified his reputation as one of the most exciting fighters to watch in the sport. Number 7 on our list of the most memorable UFC debuts takes us back to the historic first Ultimate Fighter finale. It's a double entry featuring a legendary showdown between Forrest Griffin and Stephan Bonnar. This pivotal bout captivated audiences with its relentless action and showcased the heart and determination of both fighters. While Griffin ultimately secured a close decision victory, it was the combined efforts of both competitors that made this debut truly iconic. Griffin's subsequent journey, including his rise to becoming a champion, further solidified the significance of his performance. Their epic battle not only played a pivotal role in popularizing MMA, but also served as a defining moment that helped establish the UFC as a global phenomenon. Moving on to number 6 on our list of the most memorable UFC debuts, we have the electrifying debut of Israel Adesanya. Stepping into the octagon at UFC 221, Adesanya faced off against Rob Wilkinson in a middleweight clash that showcased his exceptional striking skills and unique style. From the moment the fight began, Adesanya displayed his superior striking accuracy and precision. He effortlessly dismantled Wilkinson with a dazzling array of strikes, demonstrating his technical brilliance and natural talent. What makes Adesanya's win over Wilkinson even more impressive is the fact that Wilkinson went on to achieve significant success afterward. He embarked on a 9-fight win streak, capturing the PFL light heavyweight belt along the way. This emphasizes the caliber of fighter Adesanya defeated in his debut. Israel Adesanya's victory over Wilkinson served as a strong statement, highlighting his skill and potential within the middleweight division. Number 5 brings us to the thrilling debut of Justin Gaethje in the UFC. Gaethje made his highly anticipated debut at the Ultimate Fighter 25 finale, where he faced off against the dangerous striker Michael Johnson in a lightweight clash. From the moment the fight began, Gaethje showcased his relentless forward pressure and his willingness to engage in thrilling exchanges. Both fighters traded powerful strikes, displaying their heart and determination. It was in the second round that Gaethje's relentless aggression paid off. Utilizing a series of devastating clinch knees and explosive uppercuts, Gaethje unleashed a ferocious onslaught that left Johnson unable to continue, securing a sensational victory by technical knockout. Gaethje's debut showcased his explosive offense, durability, and the ability to overcome adversity. Since his debut, Gaethje has continued to captivate fans with his thrilling performances, earning Fight of the Night and Performance of the Night bonuses along the way. Number 4 on our list takes us to the remarkable debut of Alistair Overeem in the UFC. In a highly anticipated clash against former heavyweight champion Brock Lesnar at UFC 141, Overeem made an immediate impact. As the fight commenced, Overeem showcased his exceptional striking skills. With a well-placed liver kick, he delivered a devastating blow that folded Lesnar, leaving him unable to continue. It was a defining moment that solidified Overeem's arrival in the UFC. Overeem's debut victory against Lesnar showcased his striking prowess and ability to finish fights in spectacular fashion. Although he faced subsequent setbacks in his UFC career, this win marked the beginning of his journey in the promotion. This electrifying debut victory highlighted Overeem's exceptional striking ability and set the stage for his captivating journey in the UFC. Coming in at number 3, we have the highly anticipated UFC debut of Khabib Nurmagomedov. On January 20th, 2012, at UFC on FX1, Nurmagomedov entered the octagon for the first time, ready to make a statement in the lightweight division. Facing off against Kamal Shalaris, Nurmagomedov showcased the skills that would later make him one of the most dominant fighters in UFC history. From the opening bell, it was evident that his grappling prowess and relentless style were on full display. Throughout the fight, Nurmagomedov relentlessly pursued takedowns and controlled the action on the ground. With his exceptional grappling technique and smothering ground and pound, he overwhelmed Shalaris. In the third round, Nurmagomedov locked in a tight rear naked choke, forcing Shalaris to tap out, securing a submission victory. This remarkable debut marked the beginning of Nurmagomedov's undefeated journey in the UFC. Little did we know at the time that Khabib Nurmagomedov's debut was just the beginning of a remarkable career that would see him go on to become one of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport. His subsequent achievements, including an unprecedented undefeated record and capturing the UFC lightweight championship, have solidified his legacy as one of the all-time greats. At number 2, we have the highly anticipated debut of CM Punk in the UFC. Now, let's be real here, it wasn't exactly the greatest debut in terms of Punk proving himself as a legitimate fighter. In fact, it was one of the biggest flops in UFC history. CM Punk, bless his heart, is not a skilled fighter with any athletic prowess whatsoever. However, in terms of business, his debut was a massive spectacle and one of the highest-selling events for a debuting fighter in UFC history. It drew significant attention and curiosity from both MMA fans and the pro wrestling community. People wanted to see if the crossover from the squared circle to the octagon would be successful for Punk. Unfortunately, the fight itself didn't go well for Punk. He faced Mickey Gall, a young and talented fighter, who quickly exposed the gaps in Punk's skill set. Despite Punk's determination, he was outmatched and eventually submitted in the first round. While Punk's debut will forever be remembered as one of the biggest flops in UFC history, it undeniably had a significant impact on the sport from a business standpoint. It brought attention and intrigue to the crossover between professional wrestling and mixed martial arts, even if the actual fight didn't live up to expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the pinnacle of our list with the unforgettable debut of Royce Gracie. Securing the number 1 spot, Gracie's debut was a pivotal moment in UFC history and forever changed the landscape of mixed martial arts. Gracie, hailing from the legendary Gracie family and representing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, entered the octagon as a relatively unknown fighter with a unique skill set. What made his debut truly remarkable was that he faced 3 considerably larger opponents, showcasing the power of technique and leverage over brute strength. In his debut at UFC 1, Royce Gracie wasted no time in making an impact. He faced off against Art Jimerson, a skilled boxer. Gracie quickly took Jimerson down to the canvas, nullifying his striking ability. With his impeccable ground control, Gracie established dominance and controlled Jimerson for the duration of the fight. Frustrated and unable to escape Gracie's control, Jimerson tapped out, giving Gracie a victory by submission. Next, Gracie squared off against Ken Shamrock, a renowned competitor with a strong grappling background. Gracie showcased his technical brilliance by securing a rear naked choke, forcing Shamrock to submit and solidifying his reputation as a submission specialist. But Gracie's journey didn't end there. In the tournament finals, he confronted Gerard Gordeau, a formidable striker. Utilizing his superior ground game, Gracie took Gordeau down and quickly gained control. With Gordeau flattened out on the canvas, Gracie applied a choke, leaving Gordeau with no choice but to submit. These triumphs against Jimerson, Shamrock, and Gordeau showcased Gracie's exceptional skills and underscored the effectiveness of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in real combat scenarios. His debut performances paved the way for the Gracie family's legacy in MMA and left an indelible mark on the sport. Thank you for joining us as we highlighted 10 of the most memorable UFC debuts. We appreciate your support and hope you found this countdown engaging. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content from the world of UFC. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned for more thrilling moments inside the octagon.